Hello, everybody. Dave Johnson from the UW Lacrosse Media Relations here with senior wide receiver Nick Holcomb, who has been named a finalist, one of 4 finalists for the 2017 Gagliardi Trophy, which is given to the Division III Player of the Year. We'll get a little bit more detail about the actual ceremony next week. But first, Nick, your reaction when you found out that you were one of 4 finalists for the Division III Player of the Year?
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting. I couldn't thank Coach Schmidt and all those social media presidents that they were blasting out for me. I was like, this is probably a lot to have to do with that, but I mean, it's cool. It's exciting.
So the ceremony will be next Wednesday. You'll be traveling. Let's just talk about that a little bit. I know you're trying to get that ironed out with people in Virginia, but you'll be leaving next Tuesday. Ceremony is Wednesday night, and then you'll come back on Thursday.
Yep, a lot of connecting flights as well, leaving from Lacrosse. So.
Okay, and let's talk about your reaction from your family when you first told them about it.
Oh, my mom's more excited than I am. I mean, my brother was. I mean, he's a pretty low-key guy, and he was like, this is exciting. Like, you should be excited about this, so it's exciting.
Nick is one of 4 finals, like I said, with the Oshkosh quarterback, Brett Casper. Of course, they were playing in the semifinals this weekend. A quarterback from Wartburg and then a running back from Springfield College. Nick was one of 10 semifinalists. A couple weeks ago, I think it was November 20th, we announced that, and we got down to 4 finalists. Let's talk about your season. Several school records. Let's just talk about the record book is going to have your name all over it. Just talk about recapping your season.
Yeah, I mean, I always look back and I never put this season on like my accomplishments. I always talk about the team because even with this trophy, this is not an individual award. This is a team award. I couldn't do everything I did without having the O-line, the quarterback, the coordinator, the defense, everybody getting the ball back. I just did my job, and everybody had to do theirs collectively for me to do what I did. So, and then from that, did have a great season.
Talk about the coaching staff. You mentioned Coach Schmidt, Coach Landry on offensive line, Coach Kearney, wide receivers coach. Just talk about that, what they meant to you.
Well, yeah, I mean, coming from my freshman, sophomore year from those coaches, and the change that I had with the new coaches, it was night and day how much more energy, how much more all this, it just was so much more fun coming to practice with all the new energy, new coaches, and, they like Coach Schmidt, he was letting Coach Landry do a lot of the just go for it, like we got to do this, so just throw it up, do what you got to do, and trusting our offense to do it, and it meant a lot to us.
Talk a little bit more about your team too. A great season this year. Won 5 conference games. You're right there. You're ranked nationally this year. Just talk about what kind of the team performance.
Yeah,
too.
Well, yeah. So our defense was second to none. I think they were probably one of the best in the conference. They were incredible this whole year, and then the offensively, we had a lot of points. That was our main goal, is just score as many points as we can, and we did that for most of our games. And then the ones we lost, obviously, like Whitewater, we didn't score enough. Our defense did well enough for us to, if we just needed to score 28, 35 points every game, we would have won that game, but we couldn't do that for some
and you know
reason.
You know about the history of UWL football. So Nick is one of 4 who have been named a finalist for that. The other ones, John Janke, a running back in 1993, Craig Cusick, a quarterback in 1995, Scott Bernosky in 2004. So when you hear those names, and of course Scott Bernosky is a wide receiver, and you broke several of his records this year, but just talk about what it means also to you in terms of just the history of the program, and now to be one of 4 finalists for this and only one of 4 in school history.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's exciting. It's awesome that I did all this stuff, and now I just keep telling the younger guys there that, I mean, we have so many other receivers, young receivers, sophomores, that I'm like, you guys, you were way ahead of me when I was your age. You guys have the opportunity to go ahead and take what I created, and you can, beat all my records. I should think that's what you guys should do. Set your goal to that and do that.
Let's go back from Germantown. Let's talk about why UW Lacrosse. Why'd you come here?
I don't know. It was kind of collective effort of, I had a couple scholarships for Division II, maybe a walk-on here and there, and my brother, he went to Minnesota on a walk-on, the University of Minnesota walk-on. Did not enjoy his time there, so I learned from him, like, hey, maybe it's not the best idea to do that. Then Division II, I was thinking, academically, I don't know if they can compete with some of like the WEAC schools like Whitewater, Lacrosse, and whatnot. So I kind of narrowed it down and picked Lacrosse because of the academic program, and then the football was there, so I just decided to come here. And I love the outdoors, and this place is, I think, known for that. So hunting, fishing, all that kind of stuff. That's kind of why I chose here.
And the success for yourself is not been on the football field, but also in the classroom. You're a double major, finance management, 3.29, Scholastic Honor Roll. You've been involved in several stuff in the community, Veterans Breakfast, walking kids to school, reading to kids, just involved in a lot. How do you balance that between your academics and your athletics?
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of that stuff is actually early in the morning, so we have to wake up early enough, and then, 7 o'clock, having to do those veteran breakfasts and whatnot, walking the kids. It's kind of easy to do it. I mean, kind of not, just because I'm maybe tired the rest of the day, but, we can get it done. The whole team does it, so it's good.
And future plans for you?
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, interviewing for jobs, I don't know, financial advising, maybe some kind of sales thing as well. I mean, who knows, honestly. We'll see where life takes me.
Well, we want to congratulate Nick again. He's one of 4 finalists for the Gagliardi Trophy. It's the Division III Player of the Year. Nick will be leaving next Tuesday, right?
Yep.
And going down up to Salem, Virginia. The ceremony is Wednesday night. It will be streamed online. We'll have that on our UWL Athletics page, Twitter, and Facebook as well. We wish you the best of luck. Safe travels out there, and good luck with the award next week.
Thank you very much.